Now then guys, welcome to Strasz Gaming. I'm Luke and this is my Harrogate Road to Glory on Football Manager 2020. I hope you're all doing well. You've come to me on the worst run of form that we've had for a long time, and hopefully today we can rectify it. The transfer window is shut. I've made 3 signings and I'm hoping the signings are going to do as well. The loanee signings, but let's just have a look to see who we've got, shall we? So before we show you what we've been doing, I've made 3 signings. We've got Andy Flower coming on the right-hand side, just to cover for Pilkington, to be honest with you. Pilkington's not been on good run of form at the minute. I feel like he's decent enough to actually just jump into a squad, so that's fine. He will do. And then the next one, I'm quite excited about this guy. Sandy, is it Joyner? He's coming as a midfielder, and I wasn't expected to replace anyone in midfield. And I'm not replacing anyone because I've not sold anyone, but he's fantastic, and he's an awesome player, and he's on loan from Manchester United. He's incredible. He's going to come in and play pretty much every game now, as long as he don't get injured until the end of the season. Then we've got a new striker as well. He can also play as an advanced forward. He can play in 2 roles, which is ridiculous and awesome. But yeah, his finishing isn't great, so we need to kind of work on his finishing. But his as an advanced forward, 17 dribbling, 13 touch. Obviously, his finishing just needs a bit of work, but we can work on that. He's 20. He's fine. He's on loan from Man City. He has not played any football. He's made a couple of appearances actually in the Premier League, but he's not really played much football other than that. So hopefully he will do all right for us, Ian will. So that's the transfers. This is the form. The last episode you saw us lose the 2 games against Newcastle and Hull. We then drew against Birmingham 2-2 with a man sent off. So end of the day, it wasn't that bad a result. We were 2-1 for most of it. They managed to score in the 80th minute. It was just one of them games, unfortunately. But then we lost to QPR 1-0. It was only 1-0, but still, it was just annoying. It really was. It was just a game that I really didn't want us to lose. I wanted us to do all right in it, but we didn't do it. Then we drew 0-0 against Blackpool. Again, it's a game that we should have won. It was an away game, so we got a point in an away game, which is what I want. The away games, I want points, but Blackpool are struggling, bottom half of the table. Should have got some sort of points against them. The Swansea game is what I wanted to show you today. They're fighting up there, one of the top of the league kind of thing. But I accidentally clicked continue too many times and started playing the game instead. So yeah, that's been and gone. We lost 2-0 against them. It was just a poor game because I didn't get a chance to have any of the new signings into the team. But today we're going into Sheffield Wednesday at 18th and Burnley, who are 13th. So in my mind, these are 2 winnable games. We are currently in 16th place. We'll look at this league table a little bit bigger. We're in 16th place on 39 points, 28 points for the relegation. I don't think we're going to be relegated. We're not going to be that far down. I don't think their struggles are going to be that much. But going up from that, we are now quite a bit. We're 9 points off the playoffs. I want us to be at least 10th place this season, so we need to get on a good run of form and just get up that table. I want us to finish top half of the table this season. In my head, I want to. The board want us just to not get relegated, so we're doing well. We're massively overachieving if we finish 10th, and that's what I've got my eyes on. We are 7 points behind it. Crystal Palace are in 10th at the minute, so we've just got to go on and try and win it. I know I'm probably being over optimistic there, but next season I want us to push for the playoffs. Season after that, I want us to be pushing at least for the Premier League. So I feel like we're stuck in a bit of a rut now in the Championship, and we don't want to be doing this for too long, or else people are going to start getting bored. We need to get into the Premier League, and then we've got a long haul slog in the Premier League. We've done well to get this far, 8 seasons, and this is our 3rd season in the Championship, so we haven't done too bad, but now we've just hit the wall of where, as good as we are as a team, so we just need to now kind of get these better players in, these loanee players, maybe trying to get to sign them. We just need money as well into the club. Finances are not looking particularly great. We've got 3 million in the bank. We have currently overspending on wages due to some loans that I've made. Oops. But that'll be fine. That's not a problem. Hopefully as well the youth intake will be decent. We haven't had anything to do with the youth. I think we have had something to do with the youth intake. We've got at least 2 central midfielders coming through. We've got an attacking midfield coming through. And we've got another young attacking midfielder. So not many people coming through. That looks like it's going to be great. But it could be something. Attacking midfield is a role that we are missing. That's why we're not playing that at the minute. So enough talking though. We're going to get into this game, and this is how we're going to be lining up. Tactics, Luke. Click on the right thing. This is how we're going to be lining up. It's the 4-3-3 fluid counter attack. I may change it to the gang and pressure at some point, But we've got Zila in goal. We've got Bree, McDonald, Endall, and Hoggerton as the back four with Bird, Junior, and Moles coming into Junior, I'm going to call him anyway, as the box-to-box midfielder. Fowler's coming in on the right instead of Pilkington. Ian Neville is going up front and Anthony on the left. We have got Leighton Stewart. He's back from his injury. He's not going to be starting today. I want to see how this Ian does up front. Leighton Stewart, we know he's a goal scorer for us. He does well, but his injury prone. And I was looking at signing him, but he's getting on a bit now. And yeah, his star rating's going down. He's not as good as he once was. So we're going to jump into it. Also need to, I was going to say look at goalkeepers at some point, but Zila he's got loads of potential, and we've got a young keeper as well that's got quite a bit of potential as well. I thought I'd just skip the team talk then. We will go in there. Obviously, we've got 3 new players into the team today, so they're going to be tough to kind of gel and just jump straight in to get us a good result. Hopefully, hopefully it works. It's an away game as well. This is the game we should be winning, and hopefully with the new players coming in, hopefully it's not too much, and then should really have brought them on out off the bench. But we're gonna start and throw them into the deep end. Why not, and just see if we can do well. And I tend to do well on loanee strikers when I first sign them. They tend to get a good few goals. So hopefully, I'm expecting Ian to start scoring some goals because we need a goal scorer. And there he is, 13 minutes in on his debut, gets an assist from Anthony and scores the goal for us. And it's a much needed goal. I'm so happy that we've done it. But Anthony picks it up, and we need, like I say, we haven't got anyone that's above 10 goals this season. Leighton Stewart's on 9, but he got injured, so he's not reached that 10th goal mark. But 1-0 so far. I feel like the defence is all right as well. We've definitely got a young defence. We've got Endall, we've got Wadham as well. Anthony with a storming run there to get the shot off. Yeah, we've got Anthony, Endall, not Anthony. We've got Endall, Wadham, McDonald is the 3 defensive midfielders. They're doing all right. The wings, again, we've got players that have got potential. Hoggerton's one of them. We've got Bree. Then we've also got the Owens as well. We've also got the other lad that came in on loan, back off loan. I can't remember his name now, but anyway, he's not on the bench today. But yeah, we've got a couple of potential players that could be decent for defence for us, wise, and the goalkeeper's got a load of potential. But as I'm talking about the defence, we concede a goal, unfortunately, and it's just plays it out to the left-hand side. I'm tempted to change from the fluid counter to go Gegenpress. It works, and I'm just going to have to do it, I think. I think it's about time, because I want to start attacking a bit more. Fowler is it Fowler or Flower? I think it's Flower, isn't it? Right, Hoggerton. Don't do anything stupid, just plays it all the way back. Endall is progressing quite well, but I tend to concede a lot of goals when he's in the defence. We're not just doing very well there. We're trying to build from the back, and it's not really working. Flowers on the ball here now. Plays it to Ian. Back to Moles, to Anthony. Plays it back. Fowler's in. Fowler with the shot, and it just rockets off the bar. I'm sure that was post, crossbar, and then out. That's annoying. That would have been nice to get a debut goal for 2 players today. That would be lovely. Like Moles plays it out to Bird. Bird tries to get the cross in. He does. Can't find Ian, unfortunately. Right. Anthony with the cross. Sandy Junior scores. There we go. Another debutant getting a goal. 2-1. This is the impact we wanted of these new players, and they've come in, and if they're going to start scoring goals for us, can we get a hat-trick of new players scoring? Can Fowler get the goal? Right, 2-1 at half-time. We are actually playing quite well, and as I said, I want to change the tactic, but at the minute, when we're playing quite well, I'm not changing it just yet. Right, corner kick comes in. Endall picks it up, plays it back. Bree, in for Ian, has the shot. Keeper drops it. If he just pressed it a little bit more, it would have been all right, I think. He would have managed to get it, but he's on an 8, which is really, really promising. All right, I'm going to make some subs. Moles is going to come... Is it Moles that I want to come off? Yeah, Moles is going to come off. We're going to have Hayes come on. Brandon Flower, he's a singer from Abandon, eh? Andy Flower's going to come off just because he's on a yellow card. His conditioning's not great. He's not going to get his debut goal today. But we've got Connor Pilkington to come on, who can score goals and has been scoring goals for us. So hopefully, with the new player coming in, it probably just gives Pilkington a bit of a kick up the arse to play a little bit better. So Junior's on the ball here now. Running away. Oh, nice little Rabona there to get the pass off to Ian. And he has the shot, and it goes out for a corner. First name basis as well with Ian. McDonald with the corner. Anthony's almost there, Bird. McDonald, can anyone get the cross back in? We do. Now we just need to get back and cover. Or we don't. The highlight ends. We've got 10 minutes. I'm thinking about making a change, but it depends on what's happened with this free kick. And I feel like it's just going to go in, and it does go in. We've had a lead. I'm not watching it again. Tyrese Shade is going to come on. He's been injured. And Tyrese Shade is a player with what had loads of potential. He's 26, but he can do a job for us, and he has done a job for us in the past. I'm just going to give him a chance right now. We're going to bring him on, and hopefully he should do all right. We had Leighton Stewart. We could probably brought Leighton Stewart on, but he's going to get himself sent off. No, he's not. There's another free kick. Comes in. Is they going to score now? They do score. And we've gone from being absolutely dominating this game to now losing it. And this, we just can't see out a game, apparently. And we're just going to get very annoyed with them. The fact we've just thrown this game away is ridiculous. And this is what I've been putting up with. This is what we've been bloody putting up with. Aggressively, I'm not happy. It's another game without a win. At this point, we're going to get relegated, and I'm going to look pretty silly, aren't I? Right, so we've got Burnley next. I'm going to play around with the tactic, and yeah, join us for Burnley. So I did something a little bit stupid then. My microphone cut out, and I don't know at what point it cut out at, and I'm hoping it's at the end of the game, but if it didn't, we're cutting to the end of that game we just watched. Apologies for it cutting out. You didn't miss much at the end of it. We lost 3-2. We threw the lead away. It was terrible. I didn't just pull the mic out because I got really annoyed about it. But yeah, I need to get a new microphone because this lead on this mic, just a little tiny gust of breeze just knocks the cable out, and it kind of does my head in a little bit. But yeah, apologies for that. But we're going to jump straight into this next game. I'm not going to touch the microphone or go anywhere near it, and we should be okay. So the next game is going to be against Burnley. Like we said, we need to get a win because we haven't won in a while. We should have beat Sheffield Wednesday. So we've changed the tactic to Gegenpress. The team is just going to be the same, I think. Looking at it, is it going to be the same? Yeah, it's going to be the same. It is going to be the same team as what we played before. I don't know if to bring Wadham on in defence instead of Endhall. We're just going to keep swapping Wadham and Endhall. And Wadham and McDonald aren't really working well together, but we'll see how they're going to get on. We're just going to do that. Submit the team. Yeah, let's just go. I'm nervous because we need to step this up, because if we don't start winning, we've got massive problems. I'm going to be aggressive. We owe Burnley in the last game, from the last game. We're at home. Obviously, the last game was away. A draw would have been good, but it's just not going to happen. We are attacking. In fact, it's positive instead of attacking now. So I've changed it a little bit. Whether that's going to be a thing, I feel like we should still be attacking, because I want to be an attacking team. And that's probably costing us just going out and being that aggressive, coming into the games thinking we're just going to go win, and probably should go a bit more defensive, set the team up. But again, the board don't want us to do that. The board want us to play attacking football. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go attacking and just see what happens. At the minute, Burnley are all over us. Again, this has been all Burnley, and we've given a penalty away, and it just gets worse, doesn't it? This is what it looks like when you haven't won a game in almost 2 months now. What is going on with this team? Come on. That's surely a red card. That's such a dangerous tackle. Is this going to be the look that we need? Straight red. We're 1-0 down, so can we do it? Free kick comes in. Can't get the goal. It's another set piece. Right, now counter. Flower all the way up to Ian. Can't find him. Again, this is just... It's just terrible from us at the minute. It really, really is. And Burnley are what? Where are Burnley in the league? They're like 13th. And we are just playing shocking. It's parts of the save when you get to this. And it's just the worst run of form we've ever had. Ever. And I could get sacked. They could sack me if I don't know. If I get sacked and it's the end of the season, end of the series, I'll be quite disappointed. What? Hit early cross. We'll go fairly wide. Drop. No, we're going to go a bit more pressing. I'm just changing things up a little bit. Distribute to the fullbacks as well. Counter will just press, and press. I'm playing quite a high line. Right. That's what we've done for now. Start this second half. Demand more. I just don't know what to do with this team. I really do not know what to do with it. I feel like the players we've signed are really good. Like, on loan, they've just gone another fucking goal down. So, Leighton Stewart is coming on. He's coming back from his injury. Ian, you're going to be a pressing forward. Flower, you're having a terrible game. Connor Pilkington can come on. There we go. 2 changes made. We desperately need to do something about this. Because they've got 10 men. We should be really, really just harassing them now and getting at least a goal, maybe 2. Just get a draw out of this game would be nice. A win would be even better, but we're going to go another goal down. We're not. Let's go very attacking. So the Gegenpress doesn't work for us. I've kind of figured, obviously, the Gegenpress is not working. I've gone very attacking because we just need to go at this. And Burnley are going to be all over us. And they're probably going to get a third. And we're just going to be up shit's creek, I think. We've got a corner. We've won a penalty. Moles is going to take the penalty. Hopefully he doesn't miss and gives us some sort of a lifeline. Come on, Moles. Score the... Moles doesn't score the penalty. And that sums up how we've been playing recently. How many times have I been in this position? Has it got to the point with Harrogate that I've taken them as far as I can go? Has it got to that point? There's the goal. Hayes has just come on and scored for us. We're just going to skip it. Come on. Demand more. We're going to lose this one 2-1. And we shouldn't lose this one 2-1 at all. I thought we were going to win another penalty. It's disallowed. Ian is offside. It was just a bit of a mess there, and it just comes from... Look, I don't... But the ball gets played all the way... just... Would you please give me a break? A last-minute goal, please. Just a last-minute goal. A last-minute goal we get. We really do. Come on. Just one more. Have we got time for one more goal? We don't. 2-2 it is. We've managed to get a point out of that, and that has just been a terrible point. I'm far from pleased. We should have done a lot better. 140 points. We've still not got a win. I'm rather upset, to be honest with you. At one point, I had a job offer for Leicester. It's going to be a long end to this season. It really, really is. But I'm going to come back. I don't know when I'm going to come back. I'm going to play for as much as I can because it's just going to be like a big drag. We're not going to be in the playoffs, unfortunately. With this run of form, we're probably going to be fighting for relegation at this rate. So we're just going to see how we go. We've got some big games to come. It'll probably be Middlesbrough, Crystal Palace, or maybe Derby and Preston, and we'll play the Brentford game at the end of the season. We'll go through how it is if we don't start winning. Hopefully we can stay up. Fingers crossed we can. How are Leicester doing? Do they need a new manager? They're 7th in the Premier League. They're not going to need a new manager anytime soon. They're going to get European football by the looks of things. Things to think about. And I mean things to think about. If you've got to this point of the episode and you're watching this and you think, unlucky Luke, do I stick? How many more seasons do I stick with Harrogate? Or do I move to a different club and abandon the road to glory and just try and get glory for myself? I don't know. I should really just stick with it. And I'm on the Leicester screen and not the Harrogate screen. But anyway, Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. It's awesome. Trying to get to 200 subscribers by the end of the year, so that'd be lovely if you could help me out there. Other than that, hope you're doing well. Stay safe wherever you are. Take it easy, and I'll see you in a bit.